From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Herbert from the gun. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll come up first and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Dobbins punches it in for the LA touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return starts at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds at the 22-yard line on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Another carry for Robinson. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked! The Chargers get it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. He's going to push one deep down the road. Big gain downfield. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a 7-point lead in the first. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump.
Uh-huh.
You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the back.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Nice cut back to the right sideline. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Rice pulls it in along the sideline. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Working inside the red zone. Jukes one defender. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 3 now. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Now as the play clock got down to 5, a timeout comes in. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Again, Mahomes to throw. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Herbert on first down. Hauled in by Dobbins. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
The gain of 8 brings up second and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
Slot man in motion left. From the 32. That's complete to Dobbins. And he reaches the 35 before going out. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Baylor Tigers.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Catch made by Chung. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Play action now for Herbert. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
He's on the move. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a sack. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers with a chance to add to their lead. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Hey, ram. Crowd right.
They send a man in motion. On 3rd down, Herbert. On target to Dobbins. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Pitching it out to Dobbins. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Crowd right. 59. Ready.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his target, Robinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Another throw for Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Here, Wilson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing again, Mahomes. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Wow, just fantastic. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs push their lead to 3.
Chargers 17.
Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. That's completed right side. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Play action, Mahomes. That finds Hunt, complete.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On second down, Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Staying with Robinson. And he's dropped just short the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Less than a yard needed here on fourth. They'll run for this, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on fourth.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. He'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a 9-point advantage. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Reed now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Darius Slay with the stop. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Throwing deep down the near side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 3rd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
To the air, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Let's go.
They motion the slot man right. It's Herbert once more. He throws a bullet down the right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brings in the kick at the 9. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Complete to J.K. Dobbins. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They pitch it out to him here. He gets 2 there, and it sets up second and goal from the 5.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
21.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Flush out, and he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. First and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. He's gonna try to drop it in deep right. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Home to try. Go, Jay.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Throwing from near his own goal line. Davis makes the play along the sideline. And he gets up close to the 25 before going out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a first.
Go, man. Ray. Baylor Tiger.
Motion man sent left. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Go.
Herbert throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now Herbert again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10, Herbert. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Running back sent in motion. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Herbert to throw once more. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape. Series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast. He'll throw it. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And the deep ball falls incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Man, look at the big fellas working their tails off up front. That offensive line gave the QB ample time. Unfortunately, just no completion to be found down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing again, Mahomes. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Another throw for Mahomes. Called in by Rice. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chiefs trailing by 11. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to the air, Mahomes. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running it again with Dobbins. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. They'll run here following the penalty. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
A gain of 58 yards. First down, Chiefs.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. To throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing now. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
One final shot here. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left, well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Looking to throw it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they...